I guess I'm recording now, aren't I? Hi. Well, got the polyurethane belts welded together my way. Make sure they're liquid so they flow together. A lot of weird structural chemical things with polyurethane. Takes their time to join, so lots of heat and let them soak into each other and let them sit overnight. So we'll see what happens. Should be okay. All right. Oh, so occasionally, why do I even bother addressing the issue? I get occasionally a fan that loves to say, "Oh, my God, what are you doing? Did the government get to your head? Did the MK Ultra get to you?" All right, what was the last one? I used to admire you a decade ago. You know, these are people that never met me, and I never met them. They just come out of the blue. They saw me on television or something. Who cares? I sure don't. Anyway, they don't have a life. So what they want me to be doing? Dressed in a white coat. Oh no! The white coats are coming to get you. Oh, they're coming to get me. Okay, the white coats are coming to get me. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. Well, doesn't all matter in the long scheme of things. It really doesn't. So what I'll be doing, I have already been doing consciousness experimental stuff. I'll be doing some other weird stuff. And definitely a time device, if I can set offset at least a second in normal space, would be pretty cool. I know what to do. Just an idea. But it takes the right stuff, not a bunch of plastic and chips and all that stuff. No, it's got to take some old stuff. Scrapyard magnet. One of them. It's gonna be interesting to find this stuff. Probably eBay again, huh? See, it comes in cycles. A lot of stuff. Who's going to be buying high voltage stuff? Or any of the old stuff anymore? They're all mostly interested in drones and plastic things and iPads. My gain, I guess. Oh, what can we talk about today, if anything? Oh, I didn't know the answer. Well, one of my fans, I'd run for president, but I don't only work an hour a day at home. No, I wouldn't want the job. It's for crazy people. Anyway, we'll go there today, will we, huh? So this thing I got here is an old TV, portable TV set. Liquid crystal screen, LCD. Should be LDS. Anyway, don't see much here, do you? Not like the old transistor or vacuum tube TVs where you see all kinds of weird stuff. Even if there's no signals or TV signals anymore. There's other signals that'll pick up, but this thing is kind of useless. I don't know what to use it for yet. But anyway, I was thinking of the carbon arcs and a 9-volt battery. I've done that before, years ago. It'd be fun to do it again and get one of those plastic parabolic mirrors and just put it in the center of it. Should be quite impressive display. I like the idea of rotating magnetic fields. There's always eddy currents and lag time and reluctance involved with that kind of thing. So maybe something totally different. I can do it in a circular pattern, independent of each other. So isn't it? Well, even then there's lag time, and if you take a generator, which I built them, and you have it running, and you take the power off, there's still residual magnetics in there. Gotta figure out something about this little problem of reluctance, induction, and eddy currents and stuff. But it'd be a fun way to try something. You can get a clean break without anything. I want a rotary motion at speed of light. That's going to be something that achieves. Electrostatic fields, maybe. I don't know yet. I have no idea. Got to build my atomic reactor again. And that's just a simple device, actually. Some uranium ore in the center of it, which Dr. Wilson thought was very important in my weird stuff I was doing for everybody. I know. I wasn't out to promote anything or anything else. It was just people wanted me to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Because I have a variety of different interests. Not every day you turn down Prince Liechtenstein. I heard that sound, that flickering. What's that? Smile. I've got my Marjorie look today. Marjorie. That's weird. This is where we're doing the consciousness experiments. Is something walking around here? Those experiments are actually pretty good. There's a lot of activity. I was done for a couple of months, I guess, in the winter. And a lot of activity monitored and recorded. All this stuff was used here. And put out a web of different frequencies being put out as well as received. Close to the frequencies Dr. Robert Jan was working with. And below that, this frequency, 420 kilo megacycles. But I used also ELF. And just above that, hydrogen line band frequencies. Got some weird results for sure. I have to ask Nancy about that one. Okay. Anyway. The interaction between time and gravity is kind of intriguing. I'm sure I see something going on here. What the heck is it? Anyway. Yeah, I guess some fans want you to be fat and bald. There was no sense of humor, just going on and on. Like Tesla was no sense of humor. He just died in a hotel room somewhere. A lot of scientists get truly obsessed. I don't think so. The scheme of things is so different. Another long video. People are saying, yeah, well, okay. I know. Walking down the road. Uh-oh. I've always been this way, didn't you know that? My brother and I and others and mother and had a lot of fun. I've always, my God, my mother helped me dress up in dresses. Gee. We used to fire cannons off and shoot guns off. 3045 Crescent View Drive, North Vancouver, British Columbia. My dad was tolerant of it. My mother and I just liked doing stuff. Stuck one of my flare guns and shot a flare in the air over the neighbor's house with a flare came down as red with a little parachute. My God! Yeah, you do this these days. I think a crazy SWAT team of paranoid psychotics out there. Known as SWAT team. Man, the whole system has changed quite a bit. Bureaucrats, politicians pass laws all the time, crushing the existence of humanity. What a story. Holy mackerel. We've got loose case, nutcase presidents of the United States and other countries as well. A lunatic in North Korea. You got poor old Joe Biden. They don't know what he's talking about. You got Donald Trump talking a blue streak of pathological lying. What a mixture of... It's weird times these days. That's for sure. Anyway, don't want to really go there. It's, again, something that doesn't really matter. Other things are more important, like global warming. Nothing they can do about it. Oh, there's things that could be done, but will they? I don't know. You gotta visualize these politicians. Visualize Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Okay, they're nothing. They are something. They're human life forms, right? You guys make people into gods. Well, actually, they have sex and they go to the bathroom and have a crap. They have a leak. It's all a big show, and the media covers the show for you to tune your brain chemicals in certain behavior patterns. Look at the issues of gun control. Gun control. You already got gun control. You got the NFA Act. You got the Brady Bill. How many more gun controls do you need? I was a victim of gun control by baby Trudeau's daddy. I was, really. For 2 years, it made news. I got newspaper clippings, but I often wonder what happened to the old TV. Television covered it almost every night. Oh, I had a lot of these Browning 50 caliber machine guns and other machine guns and other guns and gun. Trudeau introduced Bill C-58 as I remember it. Daddy Trudeau. I got nailed and 13 others got nailed. Test cases. Well, my lawyer was R. Flynn Marr. He's still around doing photography, and we're going to meet up and talk about the good old days. But, and I had a gun collection in Riverview Hospital, West Lawn Building, Ward A2, all documented on papers in the 70s. 60s, actually. Anyway, that was all documented, ready to be used in the courts, but they didn't call on the files. After 7 days, the judge threw his gavel down and was really ticked off and said the entrapment was going against John Hutchison to order all his firearms returned. And they'd had to do that. And then we chased after them. But no, in the United States and in Canada too, it's gun control again. Why? They don't ever address the real issues like, why is this? Well, most of the shootings is caused by medication, Prozac, because people are allergic to it. They go berserk, and you got to do your homework, folks. And imagine 9/11 could be prevented if pilots had simple 22 short pistols. The gun rights were rescinded 6 months prior to 9/11. All of that could have been prevented by 4 pistols. What is 1, 2, 3, 4 aircraft hijacked? Wow, man, it's hard to believe it, but it's true. Nobody had any way to defend against box cutters. Anyway, it's a lot. I'm going off track here. Again, make an ass of myself, but that's okay with me. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Why do you need guns? Or why do I need anything for? Everybody likes to collect stuff. I'm a collector only. I never shoot anything. I never want to shoot anything. I don't want to harm anything ever. Never have. Never will. I only like to shoot them off once in a long time somewhere in a designated area. Preferably cannon, artillery, machine guns. And I did fire my 50 Browning. I cut pictures of it. Anyway, because I should have the right to possess. The same as a chunk of plutonium if I do no harm. That's the main thing. Do no harm. And remember, if you ever hurt anybody, you're forever in that slot in your mind. If you ever kill anybody, you're really in trouble, and forever will never forget it. It'll destroy you or whatever, which has done many people since. Again, when taking pharmaceutical drugs, you don't know what you're doing. You're going, I've seen it. And I have seen a lot of weird things. Some of the worst wars are fought within one's own head. I've seen that. I've seen people saw the result of people committing suicide. Yeah, of course. Judge hanging from a steam pipe in Greece Clinic Library. Come on. Somebody else not having enough lithium in their diet hangs himself in the forest. Cut the wrists. Help the staff clean up a square yard of blood. Come on. Yeah, so anyway, that's some of my rants for today. Yeah, I do help people. I took in firearms. There was a cop arresting somebody who grabbed his gun, which was a pistol at the time, a 6-shot. I was waiting for the Robson Street bus in downtown Vancouver. This is at night. I retrieved the pistol, grabbed it from the criminal who was the cop was trying to arrest him, put hands behind his back. He grabbed his pistol. I grabbed the pistol, put it back in the police officer's holster. The Robson Street bus was coming. I didn't want to miss it. I said I'll give you a phone call, see how you're doing. I did that, and they asked me, do you want the officer to thank you? I said, no, don't worry about it. It's just something I want to make sure everybody's okay. And that was, good God, in the early 80s. Anyway, I'm going on a real blah, blah, blah. And I'm doing it at, 17 minutes again, huh? I gotta shut up. Okay, guys. Have fun.